Hi, everyone. Welcome to Bronze Grade Podcast, Episode 8. I'm Lawrence, and with me are Dixon and Jacky.
Hey.
How are you guys?
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, how's your week? Good?
I'm just finishing a piece of mango right now.
Always eating. Man. You should eat before.
See, Jacky's gonna eat things that don't make sounds, and he's still gonna crumple paper just to make a statement.
This is,
Jacky's gonna just get up, get some paper, and just go to the mic and go, crinkle.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that often, right?
Nah.
I mean, it happens.
It happens.
I don't really notice it until I actually go through the podcast to edit. But yeah.
My week has been alright.
Yes. Yeah, my week's been good too.
Yeah, it's been okay, besides the unfortunate thing I told you guys earlier. But besides that, not too bad. I'm still cheese, but whatever. It is what it is. But,
what do you want to talk about today?
Well, I was gonna say an unfortunate thing happened yesterday when we played Baldur's Gate, and we couldn't actually use that footage. But
Was it?
we had an interesting time, right?
So far, like what I was saying before, I'm having a much more enjoyable time playing multiplayer with you guys versus if it's just single player, me playing by myself. Yeah, I don't know if you feel the same, but I feel like it's so much more better if you're playing with friends.
I think so, but like, oh man, you playing with friends just means you just bring us down. That's essentially what it means.
like I think I'd have a good time playing with friends, but I don't know about that session yesterday.
Wait, was it that bad?
I'm okay with chaos, but that was like way too much for
I
me.
actually do have a question for you. So,
Yes.
hypothetically, if we were playing like a tabletop version of Dungeons and Dragons,
Yep.
and if I was playing the way I was playing yesterday, like
Yep.
could I have done that?
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
I could
Like depends. Really depends on the dungeon master, right? I've never played it before, but I've heard a couple podcasts here and there of people playing tabletop games, and it is really dependent on the dungeon master, the one basically telling people what they can and can't do, or like setting the story. If they're flexible and they're okay with it, they can let you do whatever the hell you want.
Huh, okay. So I could
Yeah, pretty
backstab.
much.
So I could backstab and kill everybody. Like what I was doing.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like the combat scenarios would be basically what we encountered. Like you can anger the whole town and get everyone to fight us.
Yeah,
Whether or
exactly.
not you survive that depends on your combat abilities.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like they would just make the DM just go like, "Oh well, because you did that, everyone's mad. Everyone's gonna hit
Yeah.
you," kind of thing,
And-
right?
I think the difference is with tabletop games, typically you don't really have save states. It's just actual campaigns. So if you die, then you're dead.
Yeah, like it's the end of the
So
campaign.
There's no loading. Yeah.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah.
I guess that could be flexible depending on the dungeon master, but that's typically from what I understand.
Well, I was just truly playing out my character.
We don't even know what your character does anymore. Like,
yeah, that's the thing.
like
It's-
you run
it's
away
random,
from
man.
fights,
No,
you
it's-
don't want to fight. Do you have skits?
No.
Are you schizo?
So-
Is your
so-
character?
No. Jacky's character plays anytime people talk at all, anyone, he'll just start killing. It's like cutscene starts for Jacky, he's gonna be like, "What's the first fight option?" The cutscene starts for either of us, then Jacky goes and murks someone else while we're talking.
Jacky goes off screen, steals a bow from a dead body. Everyone turns on us. What are we supposed to do here?
Well, what were you guys doing when I was stealing the bow?
I was intimidating people to get them to like back off, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna steal a bow."
Exactly. Like
Wait,
Dixon
no.
made a roll to get them to calm down, to work together, and then you stole a bull, and then they totally work together to kill us.
How did we get
Yes.
separated?
You went up the ladder.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to
downstairs.
stick together as a team?
You ran off.
I mean, yeah.
You ran away.
I didn't know you were even upstairs. We were in the cutscene, and you're like, "Well, I'm gonna go over here and steal a bow." I'm like, "Well, we're here listening, so I don't know what you want to do."
Well, in my defense, that guy was dead already, and there was either a family member or a friend kneeled beside that guy, mourning him. So I went over there.
Why.
So I went over there and I took his bow, and then that person was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "I don't care." And then all the swords just drew. Everybody just drew their swords, and then it happened.
That sounds totally legit.
I don't think it's
that
my
sounds
fault.
pretty legit.
I don't think it's my fault because
What do you mean?
no, because the thing is, the guy's dead. Well, how is it my fault?
Because it's like
grave robbing.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, man, it's his body.
Yeah, it's grave robbing.
No,
You don't
okay, he's
see,
dead.
you don't go see like dead people and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna go steal their jewelry, and then go and grab it and then run back.
Not in modern times, but we're not in modern times. We're in Baldur's Gate time.
Baldur's
Surrounded
Gate
by
time.
your friends and family. Yeah. You're olden time of Baldur's Gate where magic happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's still loyalty and like like normal like decency in Baldur's Gate.
Wait, and then what? And then we got through in jail. And then we got put in jail. Right?
Yeah.
I don't even know if we found the correct way out, but I guess we did, right? The first round was bad.
Yeah.
First round we encountered enemies with just me alive at the end.
Yeah,
wait.
I think it was good.
Hypothetically, if you guys could you guys not have joined the fight?
Which fight?
The one that I started after stealing the bowl.
No, we were in the fight.
Yeah,
How?
it's just the people downstairs were killing us.
Yeah.
How did they know
Yeah,
that I
the guy
stole?
one-shot
No,
you.
wait, hold on. How did they know that I stole the bow?
Because the guy upstairs was like, yo, this guy in this party stole a bow. Fucking get them.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, then the guy casually came over and then hit like a 15 damage crit on me, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
game over for me.
Yeah, at first we're like, huh, how can we deal with this? Maybe we can get out of this. The moment that guy one hit killed Dixon's character, I'm like, yeah, we're not getting through this at all.
Yeah, we're not winning.
Okay. Because I thought that because I was thinking, would I have been the only one arrested if you guys didn't join the fight? But I guess that wouldn't be possible.
No, we're part of your party.
No. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the party goes together, whatever consequence.
What if you guys weren't in town and I was the only one in town, and then they arrested me? You guys,
Maybe.
I think we got pulled in.
then you guys could have
Yeah.
came.
No, the thing is,
Mhm.
no, the thing is, like, you would just be dead, like lying there,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then we would be doing other things. Like, you wouldn't even be put in
Yes.
jail.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you-
just be
really?
dead.
Okay.
Because the moment we go into town, they're gonna start attacking us, right?
Yeah,
So-
like they would consider us hostile.
Yeah. I don't know. Like Lawrence was saying, like I'm cool with some chaos and stuff, but oh man, that was too chaotic. Like it couldn't even do any story.
No, but that was the story.
That was not the story.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Baldur's Gate has a story. I think you make
There is a
no.
story.
I think we make our own story out of the game.
It's
No,
not-
no. Like, I'm okay with making our story, but I would like to be put into encounters where it's actually feasible and fun, as opposed
No,
to
come
like,
on. Yesterday, I thought it was feasible and fun.
It was not feasible.
that was not feasible.
yeah.
How's it- no,
fun, like maybe a little bit, but it was not fun. Dying was not fun.
Because the thing is, I think if we were to do it again, if we had time and then we reloaded and we did the same thing, we would have been much more prepared. I think we would have won the fight. We would have slaughtered
No,
the
we
town.
wouldn't.
No way.
No, we wouldn't.
No way. Like, again, that guy has way more HP and attack power.
Wait, which
than
guy?
we can
The
deal
wizard
with
that
at
was
all.
casting the fire stuff?
No. In the first fight at the gate.
Is he
Like-
dead?
They no, the one hit killed Dixon.
I know, but there's like
doesn't matter what we do.
but
with
there's
the other
but there's
characters, we would
20
do.
but there's 20 like the yellow NPCs. They were gonna help us, right?
Not in the
No,
first
not
fight.
Well, no, I'm
First
talking
fight
about
was
the
just
second fight.
no, we still wouldn't have won because they were dying one by one. The bears were
That's 'cause-
killing them
no, because
one
we
by
haven't
one.
met up with them yet. If we met up with them, stayed together as a team, we would have cleaned the town.
Jacky,
we
they were
should-
doing 1 damage.
I think we should try that again tonight.
They were doing 1 damage. What are they gonna do with 1 damage?
Look, we can do another run. Like, we can save before we attack anyone and see how that plays out. I just think that whole process there was not great.
Should
It
we
was
have
not it.
like would you have preferred to not wipe out the town?
I typically would not aggro the town if I'm under level. I typically don't play that way anyway.
Well,
but
do you think that
I can roll with
if
it.
we let's say we killed everybody in town, if we left for like an hour, came back, would it be revived?
Nope.
No.
Think?
Be gone. It's progressive world, right? Like whatever you do in the game, it reflects, right? We would probably be criminals, and other towns we go into, they might be like, "Oh my god, it's those guys! They slaughtered this town from before," or something
dude,
like that.
that's it's like having a reputation, man. Having
Yeah,
some
until like
street
a
cred.
and then,
level
like-
50 bounty hunter comes and murks both.
There's
all
no
of us at
bounty
the same
hunters in
time.
Baldur's Gate.
There's definitely bounty hunters.
Hold
in Baldur's
on,
Gate.
now I gotta look it up because if there is, that is so cool. I want a bounty hunter to hunt us down.
I just assume like there could be like, well, maybe not bounty hunter, like an assassin.
I also feel like there are systems in other games where like you get that type of reputation. Going to shops to deal with the merchants might be a lot more difficult. but I don't know
Yeah,
if that's in
they like
Baldur's
might
Gate.
refuse or something like that. Kind of goes back to like a few games like way back then. Like Lineage 2 had something similar where if you like kill players too much, you get like too much karma. You can't go into towns anymore. And then like the
would be
guards
cool,
would just
though.
like
that would be
insta hit
really
you.
cool, wouldn't it? Wait,
Not in
no,
this
hold
day
on.
and age.
When we escaped the jail, it said that we were notorious or something like that, right?
I don't remember.
Like we gained some type of rep thing. I don't know. I didn't really read it, but
Yeah, I think it was.
that
I
was
didn't really
cool.
pay attention.
That was cool. I don't know. I felt it was pretty. I just felt it was really cool. They threw us in jail after me trying to steal the bow.
Yeah, it was interesting, but it just like we can't like if we can't like progress from there, it's kind of like pointless, right?
Oh no!
So I'm just curious, Jacky. For any future things we do, you're just gonna steal things and then get us in trouble, right?
I'm not.
This is
I'm
two
not.
games
I'm
in
not
a row.
telling you.
Like this is like Starfield.
I'm not telling.
Stole and then got thrown in a jail.
I'm not. I'm not telling you what I'm gonna.
I'm sensing a pattern here.
I'm not.
This is how Jacky lives his life.
I'm not telling you how I'm gonna be playing Baldur's Gate. It's gonna be random every single time.
I don't know.
It's not going to be random. It's going to be the same pattern. Hey, you guys started a cutscene. I'm just going to kill this guy.
I'm just gonna go behind him and backstab
You know, this
him
bird
real
is
quick.
dying, okay? I'm just going to put him out of his misery. Like,
Well, see,
just
okay,
murk him while we're talking to it.
that bird. Okay, see, look, we revived the bird the second time around when I reloaded, and nothing happened. Right? So
Yeah, but how would
That's
you know?
fine.
That's
I'm
fine.
okay with
Yeah, but how would you know if you killed them right off the bat?
I feel like if
Right.
it was something important, it's not gonna let us kill.
Yes, you can.
Jackie,
Huh? What?
I'm pretty sure we could have killed the quest givers.
Yes.
No, seriously?
Yes. Yeah, that's what this
Yeah.
game like lets you
We
do.
killed the people who were telling us quests.
Yeah.
Did we kill him already?
Yes, after you stabbed
Yes.
the damn bear. Yes.
No, the bear. I don't know. The bear didn't give us a quest. The bear was okay. The reason why I stabbed the bear.
No, the people hanging out with the bear.
The people. No, the reason
were
why
giving
I
the quest.
started a fight there was because they were giving us a hard time.
No, they didn't. They literally told
No.
Lawrence, "Oh, you may pass now," and then you're
No,
like,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna stab
no.
him."
The moment we walked downstairs, they were like, "Halt! What the fuck are you doing?" See, I didn't like that.
No. Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't like that, so I decided to go stab the bear.
This is 100% like how Jackie would interact with police. Like on a when he goes too fast on the highway and he gets pulled over.
No.
And this is how we see Jacky on the news.
No, I was going 60. No, those quest givers were literally saying like, yeah, okay, fine, come through because so and so wants to see you, and you're like, kabam. And then we're like, okay.
Honestly, I don't know what showed up on your screen. I feel like when I was looking, the bear just exploded.
Yeah, he exploded pretty much because it was a transformed druid, and he exploded back into like his like human form or whatever you want to call it. And I was like, oh my god, what is going on? And like both my swords drawn. I'm like, okay, true.
Well, you know what I did? That was like a sneak attack too, so it had extra bonus to it.
Yeah, at least you should have killed him.
I also love that. I also love that we're not running with a tank of any sorts. All three of us are mostly on the dexterity end of things.
I know. I told you that's gonna happen that way.
No, Paladin's a tank.
No, he's not.
Really? Why not?
It's a subclass. It's a subclass. It's not my main class, so I don't get the stats that you would think I do. It's just like how like I don't have heavy armor proficiency, right?
No, but when you level up your skill points, I mean, when you level up, it lets you choose to level up your subclass or your main class, right?
Yeah, I'm leveling my main class. It's a subclass. I'm just using it to heal every so often.
No, but why not
until we
just
really need it or something.
Why not just upgrade your paladin all the way through?
Because I don't want to.
He only got it for the healing.
Because
right?
all I've been doing is leveling my subclass.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, well, you know,
character.
I'm also not the one that actually picked the wrong class, wrong name, wrong everything.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't even. I didn't even want to be a rogue. It just turned out to be a rogue. What the fuck?
No, I'm pretty sure you clicked random and you forgot.
No. I selected like ranger or something like that. It was not a rogue, and then I didn't use like I don't know why it gave me a name of a pre-existing character, like Asterion or whatever, and I typed the name in there. I typed in like Fuzzy Fruit.
I'm pretty sure you clicked something because there's no way that would have happened.
So, but so now that I'm a rogue, it means I can backstab people.
Yeah, it means we have no tank.
You can do that.
No magic.
Wait, no, do we need a tank? Because it seems like the characters just attack whoever they want, though.
No, tanks have taunt, right?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure. Like, just like how the bear...
I mean, yeah. So I guess my bear will have to be the tank.
I guess.
Even though it does...
so it has...
I don't know what its stats are like.
So it has, like, taunt?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I used it a few times.
I did not notice.
And what you were busy trying to hit someone and miss, so understandable.
But like, I feel like the three of us are basically glass cannons.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
I think we've been doing pretty well though. Don't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like the character progress is fine. That's not what I have issues with.
Mediocre, I think. I think we could do better, honestly.
If I didn't screw up my recording, would it have been like a good video yesterday? I'm just curious.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
It was just us killing shit. There was like
no, it was you getting us in trouble.
No, Jacky, I don't understand your train of thought. Like,
what?
In this game, if we're not killing shit, what are we doing? Like, we're gonna be in conversations that you interrupt anyway. So, like, what do you want us to show? Like, we're gonna start talking, and you're gonna aggro someone by killing them, and then we start killing.
Wait, can I attack people you guys are talking? Can I attack people you guys are talking to?
You can do anything.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Dude. When you stole the bow, it kicked us out of the conversation.
I am totally gonna try that out. Next time I see you guys talking.
You did do that. You did do that. You 100% did do. That's the problem. Again, we were talking to guys to get them to calm down. We're in the middle of the cutscene, and then you stole a bow, and everyone started being like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?"
Oh, I also want to add,
and then started fighting.
I also want to add that the specs on the bow was garbage.
Why did you steal it in the first place? I don't know if there's
anything special.
Well, because it looked...
I don't know if there's anything special.
No, it looked cool.
Unless they have a different name.
It looked cool, It was a common item, but I thought it would have more power than my short bow, but it doesn't. And then I later on went to one of the vendors before we started the town fight to buy a magical bow. That one was a lot better. But
I don't know if that's dictated by your stats though. Like I don't know if weapon damage is dictated by what you assign to. I feel like that's the case for some games. I just don't know if it is for this.
Okay.
It probably is a little bit at least.
So wait, next time we play the game, which is probably going to be later, like what like am I like? We're just acting out our characters, like how we pre-planned our characters to be, right? How we want our characters to be, right?
We don't even know how you want your character to be.
See, Jacky, if you're gonna roleplay the character like you did the last time we played, it's gonna be the exact same thing. Though,
that's
right?
my character, though. He's short-tempered, chaotic.
But how can you be short-tempered and then get into a fight and run away?
Yeah, you are like short-tempered and cowardly.
Cowardice, yes. Short-tempered, cowardice. Weak. Because it seems like I'm missing every single one of my shots.
Maybe a little bit schizo. Who knows? Hearing voices telling me to stab the bear.
So I guess my question is like, why are we even a party then? Like, my character is totally gonna be like, yo, fuck this guy.
It just happened so.
I have nothing to do with him.
No, because we survived together in the what do you call it? That mind flare ship. Yeah. The Nauticula, whatever. Nautica, Nauticula, whatever you call it.
Sure. Nautilus. I don't know if that's
so yeah, no, we survived together. We're like, hey, let's stick together as a party. Our chances of staying alive is a lot higher that way. That's why we're.
No, I feel like I can go.
No, that's why we're hanging out with Shadow. What's her name? Shadowheart.
No. The thing is, my character would totally be like, yo, Shadowheart. Dixon's character. Let's split. Let's just leave this guy. We're not part of this mess. Let's just go.
It's true. I mean, like again,
like we got other players in the party and the camp. We can be like, yo, let's do this other thing.
Yeah, like again, like I like the whole chaotic stuff, but not that chaotic. Like that's like I mean, there's a smart way to be chaotically evil, right?
No, hold on.
Just like
my character is not evil. My character's a good. My character's
How can you be good? Let me just stab this bear, and I'm still good.
Yeah, you're not role playing. You're not role playing it very well, then.
Yeah. You can't.
Like, if you're chaotic good, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
well, no, I'm chaotic good, and I'm only violent to people that I don't like, and I just didn't.
I'm sure.
And I just didn't happen.
I'm sure when you consider you're considered a good character, I don't think you steal things from people in front of their friends, from dead people in front of their friends.
Just a dead person. Okay, I stand by that because I feel like it should be. It's appropriate. That's what you do.
It's not appropriate. You don't steal things from the dead. That makes no sense.
No. You can steal things from the dead, but not like, dude, do it in front of the people they know.
True.
Especially if the other character is mourning them.
Yeah, he just died. I'm pretty sure he just died in the fight before.
Yeah.
And they're like,
look, especially if they're mourning them. Yeah.
We could have saved that guy too, on the first fight. If we did it a little bit better, he wouldn't have died.
Yeah, probably.
It's too bad that our characters aren't good enough at fighting.
Yes. Even though someone's like, I'm just going to fight everyone.
So second time around, where do you guys exactly want to restart?
It doesn't really matter, but we can talk about that later for sure.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be here, so. But, like, overall, like I said.
Well,
like,
I guess.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, go.
Not just like just overall, like, oh man, just too much chaos, and just even if you base it on like the alignments and stuff, your character still makes absolutely no sense.
100% no sense.
Like if you,
Like I do think the game is fun, but I don't know. Like I don't know if I would enjoy more playing by myself.
It's not enjoyable playing
But
well, I will have
again, it's not. It's not a game for you. That's the thing. I don't think it's really a game for you, unless there's other people to interact with, and I totally get that. But yeah,
like I'm sure like the game it would be enjoyable as well. Like I won't have someone getting kicked out of my dialogue because someone stabbed the bear.
yeah. I think that's the most frustrating thing is like this thing is happening. We're gonna get through this quest, and then shit happens, and we're like, the fuck.
The quest giver was like, huh? What's going on? Kill him!
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh man, yeah. Like I said, it just your alignment makes no sense still.
I'll make it make sense. I'll think of something.
Okay.
It'll work out. I'll think about. I need to go back to the thinking board and see how I want to develop my character into a crazy dude. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, we will get to that when we play again.
Yes. Has the video been posted? The first
video.
One. The first one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah. So, anything else you guys had happen this week aside from that? Anything you want to talk about? No Alan Wake, right? You didn't want to talk about it.
5 minutes of Alan Wake, 10 minutes of Alan Wake. I couldn't. Did you play through the whole thing?
I
I've
did.
never played.
Wait,
No,
how come?
I
Then
did.
how'd you know about like the flashlight and stuff when you were describing it to me?
That was like a huge component of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
They were basically having a
fair
in-game advertising of Energizer.
Yeah.
I think. It
Yeah,
was.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, see, the thing is,
I remember
I've
that.
never heard of Alan Wake till like a couple days ago, and
I feel like you have a weird blind spot for games. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
like the certain era of games, but I feel like a lot of these games we bring up here, they're pretty mainstream, but you've never heard
never heard of it.
Yeah, I
And-
agree.
So I started playing, like I just started it up and then got to the part where a flashlight appeared on a tree stump, and then I picked it up, and then I had to shine it on those shadowy things to kill it.
Uh-huh.
And then I was mad about that, so I stopped.
I mean,
It didn't make any sense.
that's gonna be most of
Yeah.
the game. So
Yeah, it's because Jacky can take his fists out and punch the ghosts. That's why he was like, "What the hell is this garbage? I can't hit them with my hands."
Wait, is
I can get behind that.
is this like is it so? It's like a horror game, right? The whole thing.
Supernatural horror, sure, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
It's very story driven, right? So
Yeah.
Okay, well,
like not like too much.
It's
crazy
very
action.
cutscene focused, right? Like cutscenes and reading.
Yeah, I
dialogue
can't- I
and,
can't do
like,
cutscenes.
notes and stuff. Yeah, that still blows my mind. Like you telling me you love Metal Gear and then afterwards telling me you don't like cutscenes. That just never made sense.
I like Metal Gear the gameplay, not watching the cutscenes.
The cutscenes are the story.
If there's an option to skip the cutscenes of any game, I would totally skip it.
Then,
Oh my God,
then the
Metal
game
Gear is
wouldn't
like-
make sense.
Yeah, like the cutscenes of Metal Gear is what made it really, I don't know, divisive or popular or whatever. Like that's the thing.
Well, I could still kind of
Is
I make out the story by playing the game and listening to like the characters
Codec.
talk. Yeah, the codec.
But isn't that basically cutscenes though? Because you can't move.
No, with the
Mhm.
codec you can skip. You can make the dialogue go faster.
But you're still not getting the full story
I guess,
though.
but
I don't need the full story.
honestly, the codec calls also
So
go on like weird tangents.
no,
all the
it's like
time.
it's so you're playing and then you're filling the gap and you're like and then at least I'm like, oh, so that's what happened. Like I would be playing it and then I
Okay.
just fill in the gap.
But then you're like, oh, that's what happened. Oh, but that happened like 5 missions ago. right? Like it feels pretty bad finding out like a couple missions down the line or something like that.
That's why, like,
Right.
for most games, like, I can talk about the gameplay, but when you talk about like the story, I'll have no idea what's going on. Like 80% of the games
And then you complain about there being no story.
like 80% of the games I play, I have no idea what's going on.
Like that's like, I don't know if you call it the paradox, but like I just don't understand how any of this works.
Yeah, you go like, oh man, there's no story in this game. It skips every single cutscene known possible. Skips dialogue. No idea what's
And
going
then say,
on.
I don't know what's happening. Like I don't know what to do next.
Yeah,
And then go,
And
the
then we're
story sucks.
confused because we didn't. Yeah.
no, it's like Diablo 4, right? I skipped every single cutscene, and the dialogue, I
Yes.
just clicked through it. No idea what happened. I know at the end you just kill Lilith and that's it.
Yeah, who's Lilith?
But that's Diablo.
Yeah, who's Lilith though?
She's the bad character at the end. That looks
See?
that looks scary.
I think there's an actual story behind it.
Wait, is Lilith like the sister or the mother of like one of the bad guys, like Mephisto or something like that?
Honestly, I'm not sure, and I don't want to.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to say the wrong thing. So
I don't know.
Just
I,
gonna
I,
leave it
I
at,
don't
I'm
know.
not
Like
sure.
she's the bad person at the end, somehow associated with Diablo. We killed her, and then we progressed to a different world tier, and then we kept moving on.
And then you tell us you don't get the character motivation for X games because they don't say anything.
Yeah, probably.
And then I'm like, no, what?
That's why Sims are fun.
Yeah, Sims.
Oh,
is
did
not
you see
fun.
the news that Sims 5 is supposed to be free?
Yeah,
And
Oh,
there's
yeah?
not going to be any
microtransactions.
energy, like, energy restrictions, like daily play limit, I guess.
No, but there's got to be microtransactions though, right?
Oh, for sure. It's going to be like, oh, you want to get this table? You want to get this chair? Going to pay up.
Oh, that's stupid.
Or maybe like DLC sets. Oh, well, I don't know. Expansions and stuff they might still charge for.
Is Sims
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
is Sims
with,
4
4.
a multiplayer game too?
I don't think Sims are
Uh,
multiplayer, right?
I mean, it could be probably like we just play your own sim, but
I mean,
I
it'd
think
be
that's
fun
pretty
if
much it.
it's multiplayer.
no.
Yeah, so you can build walls around our character
Yes.
and drown them. I know.
I know. No, Sims would not be fun whatsoever. But yeah, like, oh,
You're
man.
gonna be like, yo, why is my sim talking with them? And then you kill the other sims.
Can
And you
I don't
block
think
off
can-
the sim and
Wait,
kill
hold
them
on.
off.
When I don't know if you guys know this, but is there a possibility that a murderer comes
No,
about?
I don't think so.
I don't know if I don't think a murder happens.
No, I don't think Sims die from. I remember watching a video a long time
Sim?
ago about it. Some guy tried to see how long if they left like a sim like not like with no food, no anything, and they just don't. They just pop away after a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get old and then they'll pop and then they're gone.
Very interesting.
Yeah,
Very,
but
very
I don't know.
interesting.
Like I said, wild to see that you don't like story when like every game has a story.
Civilization 6 doesn't have a
No,
story.
I don't mind the story thing. It's more that Jacky always brings up that he doesn't like there being no character motivation.
That's fair. Or silent
And then-
pro tags.
and I'm
Silent
like-
pro tags.
Yeah. Like I'm okay with there being no story in the game if that's the
Oh,
goal.
hold on.
But
Well, so I think if the gameplay alone is able to tell the story, that's a success. You don't need to watch the cutscenes, and that's a good game, and it saves time. Okay, but
I
if you
think
need to
so,
watch,
so-
if you need to watch the cutscenes in order to understand the story, that's a bad game.
Say that's a like every like story driven game
Is it
that
though?
everyone loves deeply.
yeah, no. Jacky also loves Uncharted and Last of Us.
Right?
Yeah.
Like
Okay, let me tell you this.
Story-driven.
Naughty
Okay.
Dog games are known
No,
for
hold on.
cutscenes.
Last of Us 1 and 2, I watched all the cutscenes
So
Oh my God.
why don't you watch any other cutscenes? I don't
because
get
I
it.
couldn't skip it. The first places, but because I couldn't skip it, I watched the whole thing. Yep.
No, it still
I
makes
feel
no
like
sense.
for any other game you would have complained, you're like, why can't I skip
No,
this
it
cutscene?
was. I mean, so I think Naughty Dog cutscenes are fun because they're not like overly long and like cheesy. Right?
They're
Like
pretty cheesy.
really? No, I don't think so. I think they're okay.
I don't know. I don't think they're. Man, I feel like other cutscenes are better. Even Starfield cutscenes are better. At least I can like. There's tons of dialogue I can go through.
Damn.
Right?
Look, Dixon, I can't go with you on
Wait,
that.
Starfield has cutscenes?
No. I just mean in general. Like at least there's like more substance to it. Right?
I don't
sure,
think.
like
No, I don't think Starfield has any cutscenes other than the introduction and the dialogues. You don't really need to read them. You just skip to the end to pick the option. Because
and then you don't know what to do after, right?
No. Because the thing is, the part where it lets you choose the option, by reading that question, you can kind of just guess what's happening.
Yeah, you can, but then you miss important parts like, oh, maybe you should buy a booster for your backpack.
Well,
which you miss, right?
Well, no, that booster was given to me, but I was supposed to go get it from somebody. Which I didn't.
You know what I mean? But like I said, like cutscenes are fine. There's no like, man, are you gonna say like Dynasty Warriors was the greatest game of all time because all you do is gameplay?
Does Dynasty Warrior have cutscenes?
Not really. You're just hacking and slashing the whole time.
Well, Dynasty Warrior wasn't a bad game.
But Jacky already knows. Jacky already knows the plot of Dynasty Warriors because that's history. That's literal history.
Wait, no, hold on. Didn't the stories of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, they're not actually real stories. They're like...
Well, at least it's like established works, right?
Right? No, because like, I think, right, they're not real stories. They're just like, they're just like, I mean, they're like fake stories, but they're stories.
I wouldn't say they're fake. They existed.
I'm not
No.
sure.
So the characters are real, but the stories, they're actually not true stories. Even if you're watching like actual, if you're watching the actual series that they made in China, it's based off of the stories, which are not true.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah.
I mean, I really don't think Lu Bu took on like 1 million soldiers with his spear.
What? Come on.
Well,
What?
And then he suddenly
Don't do
like,
this to me, man.
and then he suddenly charged up and like unleashed his superpower and like wiped out one half of the army.
You're gonna tell me they didn't have like electric guitars back then when they fought, like butt rock guitars going nuts.
I feel like even like some of the like a bunch of their deeds weren't even like true either. Like it's just they're just it is what it is. But
I'm sure a lot of the stuff was exaggerated, right? Like to make it more popular and this is so much cooler. Like this guy is cool and whatever, right? But I think some of it is like But
anyways,
there's still like a story there. But
I had fun with Dynasty Warriors, all of them, and I played most of them. I didn't, it's a good hack and slash where you don't need to worry about the story. It's fun,
Yeah,
right?
I think I've played. What's the other? Not Dynasty Warriors, but there's a few
Samurai Warriors
spin-offs where. No, there's one that's like sort of mystical. But anyway, I've played others similar, and I never paid attention to the story. Which reminds me, the One Piece one was pretty fun.
Never played that one.
The live action?
No, the Dynasty Warriors game, Pirates War.
The one that you recommended to me? That one?
But yeah, if you like Dynasty Warrior gameplay, I think it could be up your alley, especially if you got into a One Piece kick. I just don't know if you care enough about the spoilers to.
Well, no, but the thing is,
avoid it for now.
Yeah, maybe because the gameplay
Jacky would just skip it.
Yeah, the gameplay looks very basic though.
I mean, it's Dynasty Warriors,
and the graphics aren't like good or anything like that either.
I don't think you're gonna get triple A like crazy graphics and like a hack and slash.
Yeah, again, my expectations would be Dynasty Warriors expectations.
No,
and,
exactly.
you
Yeah,
know, they never looked that great.
Okay.
they didn't.
So, like, I'm just talking about it as in line with Dynasty Warriors.
Sure. No, like, okay. Like, I'm gonna watch some gameplay of that, and then if it's okay,
Yeah.
I might.
And spoil yourself watching it. Yeah.
Hey, there's still a lot of. Yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot of episodes for me to go.
So, how far did you get for the anime?
Episode 17, season 1.
Okay, what main characters?
They just left the dock after beating the guy with the claws.
Okay. So it's still within the range of the live action stories.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Dixon, did you end up watching all of the live action?
No, not yet.
Episodes?
I haven't had time to watch it yet. Still, I think I started like a bit of episode 2, and I was like, okay, I gotta do something else right now, and then haven't gone back to it.
Do you like it so far?
It's okay. Like I said, like I don't mind it. Like it's definitely better than some of the other live action animes that's been out, like Death Note. That was like utter trash, personally.
I've never watched it. I just watched a lot of videos of people complaining about it.
Yeah, you shouldn't watch it.
And,
The thing is, I wasn't even gonna watch. I wasn't even gonna watch One Piece live action until like you were like, "Oh, I'm watching it." But I thought I talked to you about it earlier, and then you were like, "Oh, it's gonna be trash." But then you end up watching it, so I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it too."
well, the reviews came out. I think I might have planned to watch it anyway, just to know. But the reviews came out, and everyone seemed pretty positive on it. So the expectations were changed since then.
Yeah, I mean, given like live action anime's track record, like Death Note, what was the latest one? I forgot now.
Cowboy.
Yeah, Cowboy
Bebop.
Bebop. Like those are like bad, right? So the expectation of One Piece being any better, I think, was like extremely low, right? Because I mean, like,
Yeah, I don't even know how many live action anime adaptations have actually been good overall, not just Netflix, but I think I know like one series that I actually
did
liked.
you watch the?
Everything else.
Did you watch the Rurouni Kenshin ones?
No,
I
I've heard
did.
good stuff about
Did you like it?
choreography, but I don't know.
I
it
watched
was
the
okay.
Okay, I watched the first one. I didn't like it.
I think you have to like that
I think it
kind
probably
of...
has the very like it has the very Japanese overacting style. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, you have to be into that because Japanese, even like drama for older people, is also very overacting and hammy.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely need to like that kind of genre, I think, to like Kenshin personally, especially because in the live action, it's not like you get to see him do like all the cool moves like he does in the manga and stuff, right? So, even if you wanted to see that, you're probably not going to see too much of it.
Yeah. But the
Yeah, like Japanese live action
I
anything, I don't think is that great.
yeah.
point.
Well, I mean, I think the first live action of Rurouni, I like the character design. Like it looked pretty similar to the anime one. Yeah, and I think the story was partially following it too, from what I remember.
Yeah, it
So,
would
yeah.
have.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good, like based off the manga and stuff and anime. So,
Like I didn't like it like a lot, but I guess it was okay. I guess, but I it certainly was not. It wouldn't be something I would continue watching if it had more, or it does have more, but I'm not gonna watch the rest.
and that's fair.
Oh no, there's also the Full Metal Alchemist one. That one was bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through.
Yeah,
I could not even get through like 10 minutes of that.
Apparently, the second movie was even worse than the first one.
Oh my god.
So, yeah. Again, the actor for Zoro is in the second movie. So
He's actually a pretty good actor. I won't lie. Like he's playing Zoro pretty well. Like I said in the past. Like
I don't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
I just don't think I just don't think that's the Zoro that I have in mind from One Piece. Like I think he plays the character fine. It just doesn't feel like the same character.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I just forgotten how like cringy he is.
I guess so. I guess in the live action, he just feels way more like an edgelord,
Yeah.
and might be like the later versions of Zoro that I'm remembering, where he's just kind of a goof. Also,
yeah. No, I feel that. I think in the beginning he was a little cringy and like edgy as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be edgy to put a goddamn sword in your mouth, right? Like, like that's part of your like super move finisher. Like, you're gonna have to be a little edgy.
Yes.
Yeah, you made it work.
I guess so, man.
Okay.
It's still wild. Sorry, what'd you say, Jacky?
No. I thought I can't. That was his move in the anime as well, right? Putting like a third.
3-sword
Yeah,
thing?
the 3-sword.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he has like one style, two hand style, and then his three sword style.
Who's the guy who was the guy in the live action that he almost looks like a vampire. He almost looks like a vampire.
Should we also put spoiler warnings on here?
You definitely could, but I was
like
gonna say
last time.
like we should probably cut the One Piece soon, so we're not spoiling like the.
No. One more question. Well, no. So, did that guy was he a devil fruit eater?
Which one?
I think he is.
The-
Mihawk.
Oh, Mihawk. Oh man.
Yeah,
I don't think
Because
so.
the
the swordsmen are just
he
swordsmen.
was so powerful in the live action though.
Gonna tell you, Zoro kind of gets there.
What, really?
Well, Mihawk. Wow, I don't want to spoil this part, but yeah, no, Mihawk.
No,
Mihawk
but,
doesn't
like,
have a devil fruit. Like he's just that strong.
I'm telling you, like later One Piece is just devil fruits are just people with weird abilities. Everyone else just gets to that power level anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
And,
Like,
yeah.
Okay, very interesting. Can't wait to watch the rest.
That's gonna take you like 5 years.
No, I
Right.
just keep it on. Like I don't, and then I just do stuff, and then I just look at it once in a while.
That's fine. Look, this could be our recurring segment of, hey Jacky, where are you in One Piece and what do you think?
have you started hating it yet?
Because well, I mean, there's 14 more seasons for me to go, so that's gonna take a long time. I might skip like a couple of seasons.
I just got back into reading the manga, and man, I forgot so much.
You're rereading
like
it?
in between. No. Like where I left off
okay.
from like 2-3 years ago. I might consider reading it. I feel like the early things are a lot more, well, iconic, I guess, in my mind. A lot of the things in the past few years just kind of jumble together. Like, the thing is that the author really likes to bring back old characters, and at this point, I'm like, I don't remember who any of these people are, and he's constantly bringing people back and be like, oh yeah, remember me? And Luffy's being like, oh yeah, you're my best bud from, like 5 years ago in terms of story arcs. And I'm like, I don't know who you are. They would have like pages where they reference old arcs.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, I guess. Yeah, so
Very good. What's
so there was a Nintendo Direct and a PlayStation State of Play that happened this past week on the same day, no less.
what's your thought on?
Was there anything you guys were? Yeah, I mean, I browsed through them. The Nintendo one, I love Nintendo, but I feel like they're winding down their Switch lineup, and a lot of things just feel like rehashes or just multi-platform things.
Yeah,
or just Mario.
Yeah, there's a few things. I mean, like Paper Mario Thousand Door, right? That's being, announced and stuff. People crazy wanting that. But
it's like it's people going nuts over remakes. Again, I was really hyped. Well, not hyped, but like when the announcement for Metroid Prime remake was out, I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome. But I don't know if that says good things about what their output is currently. when their big announcement is, hey, Paper Mario, the GameCube one, is being remade. And I'm like, cool, I guess.
I don't know. It's tough to say, right? I mean, I feel like the Switch has always been like a lot of remakes and like not like super crazy new games getting released, right? Like example, like I mean, they're remaking Super Mario RPG, right? Not that I'm against it, like I'm excited for it, but I don't know. I just feel like it's always been like a lot of remakes, right? Or like ports from like indie games, like porting onto the Switch or something like that, right?
Well, I just feel like Nintendo doesn't have any big announcement, like first party big announcements, except for these remakes at this point.
Yeah, and I don't know if
that
ahead,
goes
Jacky,
for
sorry.
that. No, well, that goes for. I think. Okay, look, like I feel like a lot of games that came out these couple of years, they're just remakes, man. That's like the state of the. That's like the state of gaming right now. It's just remaking old.
Well,
old
I
titles.
feel like what I'm thinking of the remakes are a little bit different, right? Because the Nintendo remakes I feel like are just straight
remasters,
ports with updated
remasters. Then
not remasters, or I guess yeah, remasters is more what I'm thinking that Nintendo's doing. Like they're not really changing things that much. They might update a few mechanics here and there, but it's not anything crazy. But if you're looking at like Resident Evil 4 and Dead Space, apparently they remade huge chunks of it, like gameplay wise and all that. Like it might as well be a new game.
They're remaking Metal Gear Solid 3, so it's the age of remaking games. It's crazy.
It's what sells right now, right? Like people want to see their favorite games in the past being remade into like newer graphics, newer things. Or
has the creativity of people gone down, and people just don't want to create new titles?
No, people want to make money.
I think it's safe. Yeah, people want to make money.
Because look at Last of Us, right? The original one, they remastered it. There was nothing wrong with the game, and then they remade it. Which, like, do you really need to remake Last of Us 1?
Yeah, Last of Us was a little weird.
No, but it was Last of Us 1 was a really good game. Like, you can play it right now, like the original one, and you'll still have a good time. And the graphics weren't that bad. The graphics were really good. And then they just remade it with like the mechanics of Last of Us 2, which I don't think makes much of a difference to the game, because it's a really good game. The original one was a really good game. Everything worked.
Yeah, like it was a really good game, but it makes money.
Did it?
And people wanted it.
Fine.
Yeah, and people wanted like a remake, or the people wanted like Last of Us 1 now, Last of Us 2 mechanics, blah blah blah.
See,
blah.
the only game that I really want a remake of is Metal Gear Solid.
I just want to know what they do with it. Like I'd be interested in the remake, but it's more like, are they keeping it like the old one, or like how much
for a game like that? They have to make everything like the same, like story wise, and
that's the thing, right? I don't know. Like the story, they're gonna keep pretty similar. That one, I'm not even worried. But like, it's more like the gameplay. What if they're gonna do it? Make a huge overhaul, or are they keeping the old stuff?
No, they'll have to use like the. They'll have to make it like the
MGS5.
Like they'll have to use a style like that, but in the setting of the original Metal Gear Solid. That I think would be a good game.
I guess we'll have to wait and see, right?
Right, like how much Solid Snake did we really get to play as gamers? Not that much.
He's not even Solid Snake in that game.
What is he?
Oh my god, Jacky! This is why it blows my mind that you don't pay attention. Like that, he's Naked Snake in that one.
What? For real?
He's oh my god, he's Big Boss.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 1.
Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 is Metal Gear Solid 1 is Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2 has Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 3 is not.
No, I was talking about Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the remake. The Okay. That makes sense.
Metal Gear Solid. I know Metal Gear Solid 3 is Big Boss. I know that. Yeah,
okay.
I'm a fan.
Like, oh my god.
I was talking about the original Metal Gear Solid, like the.
Yeah, I swear to God, I was gonna say like, man.
But
yes, that I would like to see a remake. But even the three remake that they're doing right now, I wonder about the gameplay, what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be exactly the same as Metal Gear Solid 5, in the setting of a jungle, right? Of where you land and then that's it's jungle gameplay, right?
Yeah. Again, I think that that's probably going to be what's happening, but I don't know, right? I don't know how worried Konami is of making that change
without Kojima's input.
Without Kojima, yes,
unless
exactly.
unless Kojima does contribute secretly.
A zero.
Zero chance.
And then we find out when they actually present the game. Like he comes out to present the game.
No, that's not happening.
No,
That's
I think
not
they
happening.
burn that bridge. It's not happening.
Yeah, that bridge is gone.
Plus, if Kojima's been working on that game or contributed to it, he would be all over social media dropping hints.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
do you think
people would have picked that up?
Do you think Kojima is needed for the remake to work?
No, but I think the perception from gamers is going to be
you need Kojima.
Negative. Yeah.
Okay.
Like if they make any changes to it without Kojima, people would be like, "Why'd you do this? It's not good because Kojima didn't do it." I feel like there's some people who would definitely.
Well, yeah, that's why you keep everything the same.
Yeah.
Keep everything the same, and then just add the new elements of the gameplay. That's all you need to do.
I think Konami has the same problem with the Silent Hill games.
Mm-hmm.
Like after the originals, they never got back on track. Like people seem to hate every game that came after that, like the original 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's just how Konami has games at this point. Is just take old franchise, make new ones, and no one else likes it, and they just keep doing it. And I think that's the worry about Metal Gear is that's the same trajectory.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, I have high hopes for it, and I really hope it does well.
I'm sure it'll do well, right?
Well,
It's
I'm
just gonna
definitely
depend
getting
if
it. If
people,
there's a
like-
collector's edition, I'm definitely getting that one.
It's going to be if people are going to be accepting of it, right? That's all.
Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't you accept it over because Kojima's
Because there's
out?
a lot of like Kojima fans, right? And
Wait,
they're,
no,
you know,
no. So, are you a Kojima fan, or are you a Metal Gear Solid fan, or right?
really
Like,
neither realistically.
No. So after Kojima left, they made Metal Gear Survive, and I think that was a huge blow to the franchise.
well,
Like the first Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
game or Metal Gear game you made after Kojima is one that everyone hates.
is Metal Gear Solid Survive? There's Metal Gear. Was it Survival? Is that like a multiplayer one? I didn't pay any attention to that.
I don't know if it's multiplayer. It might have multiplayer.
What is it about? Like just killing
component.
zombies or something? Is it that one?
I think that's the one. I think that's
Okay.
The one,
Yeah, I did not pay any
Crystal
attention to it, so
zombies or
I
something.
have no idea. But it looks stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did-
So
was
Yeah,
the
so it's,
I don't know.
Was the
it's
one
not like
where-
a track record, right?
wait? What about Metal Gear Substance? Was that a Kojima game? Not well,
Subsistence?
not the one where you play as Raiden as a robot
with Raiden.
Yeah.
Revengeance.
Revengeance, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that-
Revengeance.
Is that Kojima game?
So I think it started off as a Kojima game, and then he didn't know what to do with the tech, and then they gave it to Platinum.
Because that game,
And I think Kojima basically disowned it.
because that game,
Like he's like, I don't like the story.
yeah, because that game
Yeah.
I didn't play at all, and I didn't even pay attention to it either.
That game was good, honestly. I liked
Really?
it.
that game's good.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Maybe I should go
Yeah,
back
it's
and
really
play it
fun.
then.
Like,
no,
no.
don't go back.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. It was good, but not like, oh, you need to play
Like you
this.
didn't like Jacky. You didn't like Devil May Cry, right?
No, I hate Devil May Cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's that type of game.
You're not
Oh.
going to like this, then.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot
So
easier.
there's like
it's
no
a lot-
like espionage
mechanics a lot
component to
simpler.
it. Like you're not like high.
Oh, there is,
Okay.
but it's not good. Like you're not there for stealth.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to just rip people apart, which technically is your type of game, but...
Yeah, you're there to fight a boss who says he's gonna make America great again.
Yeah.
That's
Donald Trump.
hey, I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Anyways,
But there's a character in there. The main villain literally says that.
Seriously?
it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, this was years before Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
funny. But besides that, like nothing insanely. Well, I mean, the only thing that I would want to play coming out on Nintendo Direct soon is the Unicorn Overlord Tactics game. It's the only thing that I'm kind of like, ooh, very interested.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I need to look that up. What is it called? Unicorn Overlord.
So,
Unicorn Overlord, yeah.
Okay.
Have you played 13 Sentinels, Dixon?
I personally didn't play it. I watched most of it, and I enjoyed watching it.
Interested in that game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it's on Switch, and I think it's on PC. I think.
Yeah,
But I've been interested in it.
yeah, it's a good watch. I mean, well, not a good watch. It's a fun game to play for sure, right? And this one is like not like, I mean, it's being developed by the people that made 13 Sentinels,
Yeah.
but it's like a tactics RPG.
Wait, what
right?
the
And I'm
hell of
really
a
into
game is
tactics.
this?
Is it more like I don't have the video up right now. Is it more like Final Fantasy Tactics or like a Tactics Ogre?
I would say it's a mix of both, but like the in battle scenes, like if you think of older Fire Emblem, kind of like that, with like, you know, you see your units, you guys are like clashing, and then like, you know, and then you stop, kind of thing, right?
The food looks really good in that game.
Vanillaware makes amazing art.
No,
Like,
the
I
food
think
looks
that's
so
one
good
of
in
their
that game.
hallmark.
But you know what it
Yeah.
reminds me of?
Yeah.
That Switch game with the 7 characters.
Octopath?
Yes.
Maybe the pixel world.
Wait, are
map stuff.
those sprites that's fighting?
No, they're like hand drawn characters that are in the fight. Yeah.
What? Aren't those sprites? Like-
No, it's hand drawn art.
Well, I mean,
I guess in, like-
it's not pixel art. It's
Yeah.
technically it could be just sprites.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Jacky, he probably hasn't heard of the other ones, right?
What other ones?
They have, what was it? I need to look it up. Vanillaware games go back to PS2 era, and they all have that art style, because I think they're maybe lead artist is
Yeah, like Dragon's Crown,
is
Olden
consistent.
Spear. Olden Spear is really good. Olden Spear was good.
Is Unicorn
Odin Sphere is the one that I remember.
Is Unicorn Overlord a Switch exclusive?
No.
Oh,
Every platform,
Yeah.
that's okay.
maybe except for PC.
Then why not just get it for another
Muramasa
platform?
Rebirth.
Yeah, Muramasa, Odin Sphere, and Dragon's Crown, and 13 Sentinels. Those are the main ones I remember.
Yeah, and you're right. They all have that kind of very similar art style, kind of drawing.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. So kind of excited for that, right? Besides that, I mean, again, Super Mario RPG remake, because I played it when I was a kid. Excited for that. Like the Saga Emerald. Kind of interested in it. Not sure how it's gonna be, but pretty cool there too. But that's pretty much it. Like for me, at least, for Nintendo Direct. I don't know about you
looking
guys.
around. Like, I know some people would go nuts for WarioWare, but that's never been my thing.
Mm-hmm.
The Mario RPG, that's a side scrolling game, right?
No, it's like top down 3D. Well,
Isometric?
Top down.
yeah, I don't know about the remake, but the original was isometric, yes,
Yeah.
which was super fun for me.
They're doing a
good memories.
remake of Another Code, or like Trace Memories.
I
Like,
did see
that's
that.
such a weird pick for them to pick.
I know. I don't
It's like
understand that.
a DS game that, like, I don't know how many people even remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Boom
That's
Shan,
definitely weird.
Which hilarious.
You know what? Like ever since like maybe 3 to 4 years ago, I've completely lost interest in any Mario game. Like I just couldn't play it anymore.
Yeah, that's like, I've never really been that into Mario, so I think that's why this specific Nintendo Direct was a little bit
'Cause
off for me, because
Not even as a kid.
it's so
you didn't like Mario as a
Mario-centric.
kid.
It's okay. I never really got into it.
Okay, because
Like, it's always been around, but it's never my preferred franchise.
as a kid, up to maybe my, early to maybe late teens, I loved Mario. But then like just recently, not recently, but like a couple of years ago when I started playing, was it Odyssey? Is that the one? Yeah, I think it's Odyssey on Switch.
Yep.
Man, I couldn't do it. It was just, I don't know what it is. I just couldn't do it.
It's not realistic, you
No,
know?
it doesn't have to do with the realism. It's just I don't know. Like I can't. It's not. I can't immerse myself in the gameplay. It's just it doesn't. It's
You don't understand Italians or plumbing.
it's like a chore getting through the game. Yeah, and I only felt like I was playing the game because I paid for it. Yeah, not because I wanted to play.
I mean, I get that. Like, I played the only Mario games I really played through were Sunshine and Galaxy, and I like them okay, but I think it might be me not really liking platformers that much. Like, I'll play them, but it's never my preferred genre. So it's just, I recognize and I respect the franchise.
Yes.
But
yeah,
not for me.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I played. Well, oh man, I don't remember which Mario it was, but like the one on the Super NES, that one.
Super Mario World.
Yeah, I think that was one. Honestly, I think that's the only one I really played, and Super Mario RPG. And I was like, I mean, I've seen the other ones, and I dabbled here and there, but not a diehard Mario fan, realistically. I don't know, it just never interested me too much.
Wow, all three of us are.
I'm glad I'm not the only
surprising.
one. Yeah, that's very surprising.
There is another game on here, F-099.
Okay.
Yep.
F-099.
That
I got to look it up.
weird.
That one's a little wild, but you know what?
Have any of you gotten interested in the 99 series of games?
I played a little bit, not too. I mean, I only really like Tetris 99.
Yeah, Tetris 99 I played. F-099 looks... I don't know about it, man.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know about it.
But like,
I don't think I liked any F-Zero except for the GameCube one.
Mm-hmm.
N64 was actually alright too.
Is the F-099 one based off of the SNES one?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the one I played a lot of as a kid.
Oh, you might like this
I
one
don't
then.
like the...
No, I can't. I'm watching the
like-
gameplay right now. I don't think I can do it.
I don't like the SNES Mode 7 style racing games. I always thought it looked awkward and never really liked it.
Wow.
So it's not.
I can't believe
that's
they're
fair.
doing. I can't believe they're doing an F-099. I just can't. That's...
Okay, but like, if you think about it, F-Zero 99 or F-Zero is probably like one of the games that like works in a battle royale setting.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I think this game theoretically works
Yes.
very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's why they made it that way.
And I think F-Zero has always been, I don't know, I'm looking at the screens or videos of this, and F-Zero has always been a series where a lot of cars on the track, like, so it's not out of the
so
imagination.
there's 99 cars on the track, right?
Yeah, for this one, yeah. I
Dude,
would
that's
assume so.
crazy.
Yeah. So it could be fun.
What other?
But again, like the style of racing game was just never for me.
Were you good at Tetris 99? Have you won a game before?
Never played.
What?
I watched some.
Okay.
I
Nope.
watched some. I just never played.
Never won a game, only because not trying that hard anyways. It's just fun to fool around and then.
Yeah, it's fun to fool around with,
There you
but
go.
like I've never. Yeah, I was so bad at it.
You guys never played the Mario one, then I'm assuming.
No.
I did, but I think that was even harder.
What's that one about?
You're just racing to
Like
get.
I think every time you kill a monster, it sends something to your opponent's side, right? Something like that.
Something like that. And when you clear a stage, it does something better and that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
Super Mario 35, right? Is that the one?
Super Mario
Might be
99,
35.
maybe 35. I don't know.
Oh yeah, never mind. It is 99.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like I'm trying to think of which ones there are. I think there was also a Pac-Man one.
Yes, I never got a chance
that
to
one-
play.
Oh
that
no!
one.
It's 35. It's 35, not 99.
It could be
Yeah.
35. Yeah, I don't remember the Mario one.
But okay. I mean,
But Tetris is the only one that really took off, I think.
well, it makes
Yeah.
sense to play with 99 people in Tetris, right? But like Pac-Man 99, I don't even know how that's gonna work.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Tetris, at least there has been a multiplayer component all the way back.
Tetris is, I can get. I guess F-Zero I can get too because you're racing. But like Pac-Man and Super Mario Brother, I don't know how that's gonna work. Yeah.
F-Zero
Have you played,
would work,
like,
though.
either of you played any of the...
No. I was gonna
Was
say
it?
F-Zero technically does work, right? Because like you're just
Yes.
really racing
Yes.
and
Yeah.
knocking people off and whatnot.
I just wonder what they're doing. I just wonder what they're doing with the track, though. Like, how are they going to have multiple tracks, or are you going to just have one
True.
One track, 99
continuous
cars.
track? Yeah. Like,
But then who determines who's in the front and who's in the back?
Whoever is ahead.
yeah,
Because
I think it's probably going to be a dice roll.
there's 99 people, right? So they have
I think
to
whoever
be separated.
joins up first, maybe.
I think they have to separate it into different screens.
No, I think they just randomize it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's nuts, man. That is nuts.
I mean, a lot of racing games, like, people are starting at different positions, like Mario Kart. You know, they're not all at the starting line together. So
Sure.
that's
Yeah.
pretty normal.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I mean, unless you're like racing, like for like starting positions, like I highly doubt that's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Have either of you played the later F-Zero games?
No, I haven't,
Nope.
unfortunately.
Nope.
So the N64 one was one of the few games that hit 60 FPS
Mm-hmm.
on the console, and that was pretty neat. And the GameCube one I actually played a lot, but that game was like notorious for being super difficult.
Oh, okay.
And I've never gotten close to beating it, but it is pretty difficult. Yeah, that was good times. Good times.
There is a
so-
racer that's very similar to F-Zero. And it's a VR game. I forgot what it's called.
Current, I think Redout.
Something like that, right?
I think it's called Redout. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't quite.
Because I think that game is more a combination of F-Zero and Wipeout.
Sure.
I think. But I never played Wipeout because that was a PlayStation game. So I didn't get a chance to try that until way later. So.
Okay.
So let's jump to the PlayStation State of Play then. I think that one was a little bit more action-packed. There's Spider-Man footage, new Spider-Man stuff.
The sick new faceplate.
Wait,
Oh yeah, sick new faceplate.
did you see?
But you know that just feels like a late console life cycle thing.
Did you see the walking simulator in the beginning? Baby steps.
That looks like Quap.
Yeah,
Baby
baby
steps.
steps. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just looks like Quap.
I would not play that.
Oh my god, it does look like co-op.
What's
Now that
QWOP?
I
How do you
think
spell
about
it?
it.
What's QWOP?
QWOP.
Yeah, QWOP.
It's a flash game.
Yeah, that got pretty popular.
Yeah.
Okay, never seen it.
I don't know if you can access that anymore. But this is very much in line with Bennett Foddy's getting over it, I guess.
Sure.
Like, it's frustrating to move to the next area, so this is whatever. Sure.
Yeah. So that.
I didn't play Getting Over It.
So Baby Steps was one, and then Final Fantasy.
Roblox, right? You really want Roblox?
I might
Roblox?
actually try it out because my nephews play it, so it would be a good opportunity for me to connect with my nephews.
Oh, that's
With the
fair.
youths.
Yeah. You can get the lingo down.
Yeah, because I don't see them that much, so I guess seeing them while they're in a gaming setting would be, I guess, would be okay.
And then you can be disappointed in them. You can look at them and be like, why do you like
I
this
know.
game?
Hey, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's like part 2 of that starting from.
Yes.
Okay. I just need to know that because I was like, why don't they just call it Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2?
No, fuck you, no.
What?
That's the dumbest idea.
Dixon has opinions about
Because-
that game.
Yeah, like no. Like
By calling
man,
it
if
Rebirth,
you-
like I had no idea what it was until I started like googling videos of it, and then I was making assumptions that it was part 2.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah.
Don't call it a remake if you're not remaking the actual game. That's all.
But they're
'Cause the story's
remaking enough of
different
it.
now. No, the story's different now. It's better that they changed the name of it because now it's a totally different game, right? But
how
to
different is the
essentially
story,
call it
though?
like
Oh,
and
guys,
man,
no.
This is
no
like
spoilers
this is
for
like crazy
Okay.
spoilers, so I'm not gonna
Okay.
say too much, but it's different. Like it's different.
So I want to play Final Fantasy VII at some point. Not the remake, but the original, because I
Yeah.
haven't gotten there
I
yet.
played the original, and then I played the remake, and it seemed to follow pretty well.
No, how much of the remake did you play though?
No, I played the whole thing. Like I I defeated Sephiroth at the end, and it was very difficult.
Yeah, so like that didn't...
And I was about so we were about to leave the...
That fight didn't happen in the original game.
I don't even... Really? No. Really?
I don't know.
Jackie, there
How
was
do you guys
4 discs to Final Fantasy VII.
Hold on.
Or 3.
How do you guys remember the game, though? That's crazy.
I've never played it.
Because the thing is...
my childhood game.
No,
That's
well,
why I
because...
remember it.
So, see, the thing is, I think if a game is remotely like the original, then it's a remake. It doesn't need to be like to the dot.
Man, if you're gonna call it a remake or whatever, it should be. It should follow the story. It doesn't follow the story at all. You're doing things that you shouldn't be doing in like the beginning of the game, almost, right?
No, but
and again, I don't want to spoil anything.
Okay,
so.
no. But like, okay, like a big part of the game's the same though. Like you would jump off the train in the beginning, and then like go to the bar,
but then there are things that in the story they bring back, and it makes absolutely no sense. If you actually played 7,
I love Jacky's.
You would know.
I love Jacky's point of view as they start off the same.
Yeah.
The part in the train where he jumps off, that's the same. That's basically 100% a remake.
And then the other similar parts are when Cloud dresses up as a girl.
Listen, you're kind of going to the spoiler region for Lawrence.
Okay,
so I don't know if you want to continue.
Fine. I'll stop right there. But
I think I played that. I played
okay,
that part
to me, okay, the game seemed pretty similar. Both of them.
It's not similar.
I'm not talking about the details, because I don't remember the details. But grossly speaking, they're the same game.
So you're saying if Metal Gear came out as a remake and the whole entire game was vaguely similar and it had Metal Gear in the name of it, it's a remake?
Yes,
correct?
Totally.
That's not it. Like that's not it.
No, hold on. If
Ocelot kills Liquid at the end of the game and you fight
no.
Ocelot instead.
Well, that's story changing. That's gonna change the arc.
Yeah, and that's what happened in the quote unquote remake of 7.
No, it's the same because
dude.
I mean,
if you don't remember the original 7 story,
you
think
hold on.
the 7 remake is correct, it's not correct.
Hold on. What I'm trying to say is, okay, what I mean by grossly the same. Here's what I mean, and I can do this without it spoiling the game. The beginning, I feel like everybody already knows. The Cloud jumps off the train, goes to the bar, okay, meets everybody up, and then at the end of at the end of the first remake, they're about to go outside of the underground city, right, upwards towards the towards like above ground or whatever you call that. They're gonna exit Midgard or whatever, right? And in the original Final Fantasy VII, it's the same thing. Like, I mean, Cloud jumps off the train, goes to a bar, does a ton of stuff, and leaves Midgard. That's the same thing. That's a remake.
So listen, I can't really tell you what the difference is because it's spoilers, but it's different. I'm just saying. Just because the beginning and the end are the same, essentially what you're saying, in the middle and in the story, it's changed.
It doesn't matter. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
It does matter, dude. It does matter. It's not.
But it doesn't change the outcome, though. It doesn't change.
It does change the outcome. The story changes the outcome.
But
they're
leaving Midgard.
It's changed.
Though. Okay.
But they're leaving Midgard.
So as
dude, trust me.
As someone who's just read comments about this, Dixon's not the only one who's made those same
comments.
I guess points of people saying it changes huge connotations of the future of the rest of the quote unquote remakes. So it's not uncommon that that's the sentiment where it's not a straight remake.
Yeah, no, but I think
like
this is what I think. Okay, I think no matter what happens in the middle, the ending of the game is going to be exactly the same as
the ending currently is not the same though.
No, but they haven't.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, there is state of things, states of things are different.
But they haven't finished the game though, right? So we wouldn't know how
currently,
it went.
Even in the second part, it's already different. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting? Like, it's fine that you think it's a remake, but ideally, it's not a remake.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Like, Dixon, would you prefer it if they just called the first one Rebirth Part 1?
Yes, 100%. I would have no qualms with them calling it Rebirth Part 1 or Rebirth something. So initially call it like a complete remake, for me, it's like really stupid. Like they didn't remake anything; they remade the graphics.
Wait, no, but
Right?
I don't know. I feel like that set expectations up for people, and then surprised them when they made the changes. Though I feel like that's not necessarily a
wait,
bad
but
thing.
so
No.
I
are
get
you
your
not
point.
allowed to add new elements to a remake though?
But why would you call it a remake if you're adding a new, completely different storyline element that like
Yeah.
upturns the entire previous story? Do you know
Does
what I'm saying?
it?
Like at
Does it
180,
really?
it essentially at 180 the entire story.
I don't remember at
So-
180 the whole story.
Because you don't even remember the original Final Fantasy 7.
Everything seems to be pretty straightforward and as how I remember it.
Yeah, Jacky skipped the cutscenes when they talk about the changes, so don't worry about it.
Right? Like, man, like again,
There were
if they
no
called it
cutscenes in
something
Final Fantasy
different-
7. Like the original one.
They were called FMVs. They were cutscenes.
There were no cutscenes.
I can bet
Lots of
you
dialogues.
tons of stuff that they were coming
Oh
called
yeah,
FMVs.
there's definitely cutscenes. Yeah, yes, FMVs.
Like
sure.
like CGI
100%.
cutscenes?
Yes.
How come I don't remember it
Yes.
having any cutscenes?
Dude, I think I played enough of 7, the original, to get to basically the end of the remake. But there's definitely a part where Cloud jumps on a bike and like drives off.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like there was a CG cutscene there.
Okay.
There
It's
was.
not in game. It's not in engine.
Mhm.
Okay. Did that happen?
There
Well, I
definitely
mean,
was.
There's, dude, no. 7 starts off with a cutscene, with a CG cutscene.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Where they show the overworld and then they zoom into the train. That's all cutscene.
Mhm. It is.
That's pre-rendered CG.
the original.
Yeah.
Yes.
All I remember is shitty graphics and then Cloud jumping out of the train.
That was pre-rendered shitty graphics.
Mm-hmm. Again, like, I have no qualms with the game. It's a great game. And, great graphics, good stuff. It's just like they should have called it Rebirth from the beginning. That's all. Because then it sets
Why
the
did they
expectation
decide to
that
call
the
it
story.
Rebirth now? Why did it decide
Because
to
I'm
call
sure
it...
people were giving them shit for it.
No, because Square loves their convoluted naming schemes.
That too.
Jacky, do you know about a series called what was it? Oh god, why am I blanking on this? The Disney one.
the Freedom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts, yeah.
Kingdom Hearts?
Kingdom Hearts, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that series has like the most nutball naming scheme.
Really? Why?
Like Birth by Sleep,
Yeah, Birth by Sleep.
352 over 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Or
hold on, I'm
358
lost. What are you
over
talking
2.
about?
That's the title names.
Those are names of Kingdom Hearts games.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
Like,
no,
they
no,
just
no.
don't make
It's Kingdom
sense.
Hearts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, it's not. There's names after it.
Definitely never past mastery. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Kingdom Hearts.
There's Kingdom Hearts like 1, 2, 3 or whatever, right? They label it with numbers.
No. Like those are
Look, Kingdom
the
Hearts
3
4,
okay.
Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 1.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I think you're crazy.
Kingdom?
Dude, Google
Kingdom
Kingdom Hearts
Hearts
Birth
Chain
by
of
Sleep.
Memories, that's
Like,
fine.
it's an actual game.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Kingdom
about?
Hearts 358 over 2 days.
Yeah, that's another one.
Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts X. Well, I didn't even know that was a thing. That might be a...
No, but Kingdom Hearts
Melody
2
of
is a
Memory.
game, right?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2, and 3 are actually
Okay,
games.
so no, Kingdom Hearts
But
4
there
is
are
also
other-
a game. It's also a game too.
But Birth by Sleep is an actual game as well. I don't know what you're trying to say
okay,
here.
okay,
It's an actual game. No, Google it. Like Google it. It's actually hilarious. It's called Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Birth by
Wait,
Sleep.
Kingdom Hearts 4 isn't even out yet.
Yeah.
I don't play Kingdom Hearts, so I don't know. I was just making up numbers to prove
Nah.
the point.
Birth by Sleep, Recoded, Dream Drop Distance.
Okay, no. What? Okay, Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is a PSP. It's a fucking PSP game.
Yeah, it's also part of the story.
Yeah, it's part of the story.
So it doesn't count. No, this one doesn't count, man. This is
It's
a side
part of the story,
All
though.
canon.
Yeah, but it's a
part of the
side
story.
story.
All
So
games-
no, because it's a side story, they can call it whatever the hell they want.
No, it's not a side story. It's part of the story. Like if you actually play the
part of
game,
the story.
it's
But
part
the
of the
fact
story.
that
Yeah.
the fact that it's a PlayStation Portable game, it doesn't matter.
It's still part of the story.
Yeah, but it's
There's nothing you can like say anything about it. It's still part of the story.
Jackie,
What?
Metal Gear,
Uh-huh.
Peace Walker.
Well,
Is that a mainline
but
game?
that's a PSP game. It's not a
That's
mainline
what I'm
game.
asking.
It's still part of the story.
Well, no, but you'll still get the story without playing Peace Walker. You
You
need
won't get the
Peace
full
Walker.
story though.
You don't need Peace Stalker or Walker. No, okay. What did you get out of Peace Walker? I got nothing. I just played it.
I never played Peace Walker.
I didn't get
If you're
anything.
if you're a completionist and you want to know story stuff,
Yeah.
you're playing the games, right? You're playing whatever game that
'Cause I
line
don't
comes
think-
out with.
I don't think the story in Peace Walker, like, you need to know any of that in order to understand the Metal Gear series. Right?
Well, with your logic, you don't need to know any of the story to understand the Metal Gear series.
So I wonder, like, I don't remember the exact details. Do you need to have played 3 to understand 4?
Hold on.
Metal Gear.
3. Yeah. Well, 3 technically is the first one. In the
But then if you put it that way, then you wouldn't know it until you wouldn't be able to understand 1 until you play 3 then.
No. Well, okay, so 3 is the first one. Should be the first one. And
Yes.
then Peace Walker.
Yes.
Wait, Peace
Is after that.
yeah, I think Peace Walker is after 3. And
Yep.
then it would be
And then 5.
no. Yes, actually 5.
We're not going to count portable ops, right?
No, I'm trying to think about the
Uh-huh.
MDX one, but I think the MDX one is
That's after.
Yeah,
That's after.
way
5.
after.
So Metal Gear 1 and 2 after that, and then Solid 1, Solid 2, Solid 4. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think
Hold
that's
on.
how
Let
you
me
do it.
see here.
But yeah, anyways, like I was just saying, like it just doesn't make too much
I don't
sense.
know,
to
like
me.
Square just doesn't give a damn about like naming.
No, and to be fair, like
They'll do whatever.
it was gonna sell anyways. No matter what was gonna happen, it was gonna sell. You know what I mean? Like the remake, not new game, whatever. It was going to sell. But it's just like to the people that find it weird with the changes they made, it just makes it into a different game. That's all, right? And then until you play it, like you won't understand it, right? Kind of
Yep.
thing. So
What else was here? Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
DLC.
that one I'm actually going to be pretty interested in. The DLC for RE4.
yeah, it looks good.
VR.
That's the Ada one you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Is it going to be free or is it separate purchase?
It's probably separate.
Oh,
purchase.
okay.
It's paid, so it is getting a paid DLC content.
Funny because I think that used to be in the game,
Yeah,
like in the
it was
original.
part of
Yeah.
the
I
story.
don't know if
Yeah.
it's PS2 at least. I don't know if it was in the GameCube original.
Hmm. One of the interesting things was Tales of Arise getting an expansion after like 2 years.
Yeah, I mentioned that. I'm like, the fuck are they doing? I thought they're like,
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know how big of a content update that is because it feels like they're putting out a trailer that feels like it might as well be a new game, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely weird. I don't know why after 2 years they decided to do this, but who knows? Maybe it's really, really good. I mean,
Yeah, maybe like they did so well with Tales of Rise, they just thought it would be a good idea. I don't know.
man,
I still need to
2
play it.
years from now, like 2 years, like that's crazy for like
Yeah.
a DLC / content upgrade, right? So,
Yeah.
but besides that, it wasn't like a lot of things for State of Play.
Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 looks fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, I would be interested in it.
Oh, and Jackie's favorite
What?
Foam Stars is getting open beta.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one?
Foam Stars?
What's
Foam
Foam
Stars?
Stars?
Yeah, the Splatoon.
Oh my god.
The Splatoon game.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. No thanks.
I don't know why you hate Splatoon so much.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It doesn't appeal to me. I'm not gonna play it. It's a kiddie game. Yep.
I don't know. Foamstar just.
I'm looking at.
It looks like a game that's not going to do well. But I had the same feeling when Splatoon was announced.
Well, I mean, you can try it out.
There's going to be another miss for Nintendo.
There's like an open beta end of the month.
Mm-hmm. I think just PS5.
No, I'm not that interested in Foamstars.
I don't.
Don't
No,
you-
it's on PC.
Oh yeah, it is PS5.
No, the beta. I
No,
mean,
that's Helldivers.
yeah,
it's PS5.
beta is
I think it's a
PS5.
Sony game,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So I mean, only you're the only one who can try
I'm
it.
not gonna try it. It's a waste of time, man. Nothing else to do.
But yeah,
it doesn't look as fun as Splatoon. Like, the atmosphere feels very generic.
Well, that game and Splatoon sucks. Let's put it that way. Games like this suck. Yeah. Yep.
man, there's a
Splatoon
lot of people like
does
Splatoon.
huge numbers.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
People
It's like
really
Roblox
it.
huge numbers. But like, I think it aims at a similar audience as Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
Like the age group. So I understand why Jacky doesn't understand. But Foamstar, I don't know. Everything about it just feels like a cheap knockoff of Splatoon to me.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. Like, I mean, we'll have to see when it comes out and start seeing like gameplay of it, but
Yeah.
definitely doesn't look like the craziest thing ever.
It reminds me of when PlayStation thought they could do another Smash Brothers clone.
True.
I don't know if you guys remember that.
which one is
that?
PlayStation.
Yeah, which one is that one?
All-Stars?
The one with the Scooby-Doo character, right?
No. This one was way before that. This was like a PS3
What's the one
game.
with the Scooby-Doo character?
Brawl Stars or something?
Brawl Stars?
I don't know. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
I played that one a little bit. I couldn't get into it. I felt it was. I don't know. I just.
People really like that game, but I think it fell off also.
Yeah, nobody
really
talks
hard.
about it anymore. I don't even think people play it anymore.
Apparently, they didn't keep up with the updates.
Oh, okay.
And I think they took it offline. I don't think it's active right now. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the PlayStation announcements were a little bit better, or like the show was a little bit more interesting than the Nintendo one. But neither of them.
Neither of them.
Huge
I wasn't particularly interested in like any of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, the Nintendo one I can almost understand because it feels like they're ramping down on the Switch and then just waiting for Switch 2 to get
When's
formally
Switch
announced
2
now.
coming out?
And no one knows. I don't
Yeah.
think they announced it.
Do you think
at
you're gonna
all.
get one?
Depends.
If they talk about having backwards compatibility, then
Hey,
I might
if they
consider it.
release a Switch 2 with a new Zelda game, would you get it day one?
They're not going to
Well,
do
I'm
that.
just saying.
Yeah, they're not going to do that.
They just came out with Tears of the Kingdom.
Exactly.
Fair enough. Because the reason
I might consider.
the reason why I
getting it,
originally
like, I think
the
Metroid
reason why
Prime.
I originally bought a Switch was to play Breath of Wild. Yeah,
Mhm.
that was like my main reason getting a Switch. Yeah. I haven't turned my Switch on for a long
I just
time.
have so much backlog. I just have so much of a
Yeah.
backlog at this point on PC, even on the Switch, that I don't really know if I need to rush to get. more.
Yeah, I feel like I should definitely game more on my PC, versus anything else. But I feel like my PC is totally underutilized right now.
Yeah, it's the most powerful hardware you have.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's true. And you don't even watch the cutscenes where it uses its power.
No, man, the cutscenes doesn't. They're just videos.
Yeah, and videos take processing power. What do you mean?
No, real time. Like a lot of cutscenes now are real time cutscenes.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
you
to
mean
make it,
like in-game ones?
Seamless.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they generate on using the in-game engine.
Yeah. So
That's like
it
most
definitely
Kojima
uses,
games. Like most of the Metal Gear games
Yep.
do that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Death Stranding too. Oh no, wait, no. Death Stranding had actual CG.
Was it? I don't remember. Maybe.
But what's a
I don't
mix? It's
remember.
a mix. Yeah.
I played like a little bit of it. Didn't get too into it.
Lawrence ended it.
I actually
You
liked it.
ended it, right?
Yeah, I ended.
Wow,
yeah,
you're
I
the
finished it.
man.
I mean, it wasn't that much of an ask. It was fun.
Did you do like a lot?
Also, look, I think the best parts of the game was basically the ending chunk. Like the post credits story reveals was like the best of the entire game.
Did you end up doing like every single delivery?
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought you would.
Like I did the main line and did some of the side stuff, but at some point I don't want to deal with a lot of the hurdles they put in my way.
Sure.
So I just didn't deal with
So
it.
then then just progress with the story. Yep.
Jacky, you beat that game, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Hold on.
Right.
I may have.
God.
Let me just remember. Let me just.
I thought you said you beat it and you went back to play. Oh no, maybe you didn't. No, but there's a character that has a mask on for the entire game. He takes his mask off, I guess, near the game, and then in the post-credit cutscene, he just acts like they do so much facial capturing on that actor. He just makes the biggest speeches, breaks down crying, and like all the acting comes out after the credit rolls.
What?
And I thought that was crazy.
That is so random.
No, like the whole story, the whole backstory gets explained after the credits.
What?
I heard about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'll just find it on YouTube then.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like the story comes so hard at the end of that game. But yeah, I don't know. I liked it. I don't think the combat is that great. The boss fights were the worst part of that game.
It's not much of a
great.
boss fight though, because the boss fights that I encountered were pretty easy.
That's the thing. They're not that hard. It's just time consuming and tedious.
I don't know. I just think boss fights in that game is like, like I don't know what you're gonna be doing. Throw a package at them.
Like, no, like they give you, they just constantly give you weapons and ammo.
No, you need to like call
Yeah,
for
to
the guy to
replenish
come
during the
help
fight.
you, right?
No, like there's maybe when I played, maybe there's more people, but there's constantly I guess online people, quote unquote, that just throws you packages.
No, those aren't online people. Those are just like those are just
dudes.
No, those are just like it's just like computer generated.
Well, yeah. I mean, like it's taking names from people online. That's what I'm saying.
Other people
They're
giving
just
you
throwing
packages.
you ammo and weapons.
Yeah.
That's
and then
hilarious.
I'm like, there's no real ammo management really required, and you just keep shooting.
Well,
and
you need
it's
to manage
like,
your blood packs, right? If you're gonna use the
yeah,
blood gun.
but I have so much of that on me at all times.
Okay.
It's never a problem.
Okay.
Plus, like when you're in a boss
Yeah.
fight, you don't really need the blood rounds. You can use the lethal rounds.
Yeah. Yep.
So
True.
Okay. Cool. You guys want to call it here?
Anyway, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anything new going up on YouTube this week, Dixon?
Probably a couple more videos. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully the Baldur's Gate video will go up. But we shall
I want to see that one. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to you killing everyone.
Or getting everybody killed.
Or getting everybody killed.
Yes.
So I guess we'll maybe play more of that and maybe get back to Armored Core at some point. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's you guys. I'm never playing
hopefully.
Armored Core again. I've given up. Game's garbage.
I still think you need to parsec into Dixon's game and play that one boss with the
Because I
with the
can't
tank.
even kill the
Just so
first
you know.
boss. I don't know what's going on. Is it is it like
reflexes.
just me being like having bad reflexes or something like that? I don't think I'm
Who
usually
knows?
that bad. I don't think I'm usually that bad with games. Like I haven't ran into a boss I couldn't beat, but this guy I just can't. Oh my god. I don't know why. Like I
See, if you paid attention to what they talked about during the cutscenes, maybe that would help.
wait, what? What do you mean?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
No,
okay.
there's nothing there. But it would be hilarious though.
But
Okay, yeah.
let's wrap it up here. Thanks everyone for listening. We'll upload more on YouTube, and we'll see you next time.
Good one.
See ya.
Bye.